right. I'm not sure what this. I'm not sure what. Do you know what show that is on the right?
No.
Hold on,
I have no clue.
I want to see if Darian know what this is, bro. I have no clue what that is. I ain't gonna lie.
You about to say, oh my god, I remember this show. I love this. The best show.
Okay,
10 out of 10.
shut up.
What show is that?
Why
Bro?
are you like that? Honestly,
10 out of 10. Oh my god. Y'all don't remember this show? This is 10 out of 10. How do you not remember this?
Yeah, you would do something like that.
I only know this show for its commercials. Literally, that's it.
Up next, you got Robot Boy versus Teen Titans.
Oh my god, I wonder which one is better, bro.
Yeah, bro, Robot Boy clears, bro. Trust.
Relax.
Get that on my screen. Alrighty, next up, we got Dexter's Laboratory versus My Gym Partners. That's actually kind of hard for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Look. Dexter's gonna win, but my gym as partner of the monkey is definitely up there.
My Gym Partners of the Monkey was clean. Don't get it twisted, bro.
Yeah.
It was clean, but it's just not. Ooh. Whoa.
Samurai Jack, I told you, I ain't gonna lie. I got Samurai Jack only because it's serious. It's more serious.
Wait, is that action?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's not even island. Oh no. Watch out. Well, actually, action wasn't bad though. Action wasn't bad though.
Yeah, why do they have action?
The simple fact that it's action just made it like 10 times worse. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, get action on here.
Guys, I wonder which one it's gonna be. Man.
Bro, obviously the one on the right, bro. Class 3000.
Anyway, no, this is hard. This is hard. This one is hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Chowder a regular show? I got a regular show. Chowder did not hit for me. It was key.
Chowder was a banger. Don't get it wrong.
Chowder was funny, but it wasn't that good. It was like weird when it was funny.
Yeah, I don't think anything.
I love Chowder. I love it with a passion. But I still gotta go with regular show.
Yeah, no kids out. You're not lying right there. Oh yeah, I don't think we really need to think about this.
Oh no, Pregnant Freak is top tier, bro.
Blocked.
He was still pregnant.
This block gonna be top tier.
Wait, before you even answer, I heard a lot of people that watched Cartoon Network back then. They said they loved this show for some reason.
Steve Happer, Robot. What does that say? Robot John? Yeah, get him going. I don't know.
Yeah, come into that.
I don't know what that is, but dang, this next one that's so tough.
It's crazy. That Powerpuff Girls gotta go so early, bro.
That's crazy because that's not happening. Powerpuff Girls,
bro. Powerpuff Girls at their peak is not touching Teen Titans Go.
Oh my god, this is hard, bro. This is hard.
That peak isn't even touching Teen Titans Go, let alone Teen Titans.
Whoa, that's a bold statement, bro. Chill. We're about to cancel out here saying that, bro. Chill.
We're talking about peak Powerpuff Girls versus peak Teen Titans. Bro, peak Teen Titans is there. Wait, listen. Let me ask you this. Have you watched all the Teen Titans? Like back to front?
Yes.
Front to back?
Yes.
You watched every single episode of Teen. You know all the arcs. Name an arc that happened to Teen Titans, bro. Because I feel like you lying.
Name an arc? I feel like you lying. You can't even do that for Powerpuff Girls.
That's true. That's true.
The Teen Titans go through, bro. Because I feel like you lying. Like,
why would I lie?
You talking about Mojo Jojo versus Slade, bro? Relax.
Well, don't disrespect Mojo Jojo like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Whoa, hot take. If you're gonna talk about enjoyable villain, JoJo clears Slade.
That's kind of true. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of true.
Enjoyable? They're not supposed to make Slade enjoyable because it's supposed to be more of a gritty and darker show than Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls is supposed to be lighthearted. So obviously Mojo Jojo, the troll character, is gonna be more enjoyable. That villain, obviously Deathstroke is gonna be the better villain.
Him a troll?
I'm gonna tell you something. JoJo always got out of jail. Slade, when he got defeated, what happened? Exactly.
Dang!
The fact that Slade has no powers and was soloing the whole Teen Titans, are you unaware of that? This dude is literally the villain version of Batman. What are you talking about?
He is.
The team. If you really look at the Teen Titans strength-wise, it's not really that good.
By himself is clearing the Powerpuff Girls, bro. Cyborg is the coldest character, and Beast Boy and Cyborg's friends, bro. Bro, that's clearly different.
If you think about it, Robin's just first off, Robin's the most human one. Starfire, she literally just has lasers to the point where it's not even really lasers. It's just eyeballs.
Hold on, respect Starfire. What you talking about? Starfire would wipe the Powerpuff Girls by itself.
Let me finish.
Whoa, you said
And then we
Star
got-
she would wipe. Whoa. I don't know about that.
and then-
If you know who Starfire is wiping
No,
the Powerpuff Girls.
not comments with
But
version. We talking about this
let
version.
me
We talking about this version.
finish.
She's not
I'm
wiping
talking about Teen Titans, the show, the cartoon show Teen Titans, bro. She's
wiping the
wiping them.
Powerpuff Girls? Nah, stop it.
Yes, she
Right.
is.
Stop it, bro.
Friends, let me finish real quick.
Go
And
ahead.
then you got Beast Boy who can literally just turn into animals. Who cares? Then you got Cyborg. Then you got
I
Cyborg.
want to see the Powerpuff Girls take on the biggest animal that Beast Boy can turn into. I want to see them do that.
All I gotta say about Cyborg is water. Raven. And then
You said water.
You just lying now. Now you
All I
just.
gotta say
That's
is
you know
water.
these
He
characters.
said
You're
what?
just lying. You're just lying.
That's crazy.
Okay, no, bro. I'm not letting you talk no more. I'm not letting you talk no more. You
Cyborg is
know what you're talking
OP.
about. You clearly know what you're talking about.
Cyborg-
You clearly know
Cyborg
what you're
is
talking about.
OP.
Anyway, let's move on, bro.
When he gets
Robin
water,
himself,
when he
Robin
gets
himself is
water,
losing against
when
Powerpuff
he gets
Girls.
water,
Nah,
he is
listen.
lying.
We not gonna hit you
One
out.
at a
We
time.
not-
One at a
He
time.
is
One at a
not
time. One at a
good.
time.
You're trolling.
He is
Clearly you're
not good
trolling.
when he gets the water.
Trolling.
Stop
Clearly you're
playing.
trolling. Anyways,
I'm
bro.
not trolling.
He said I'm not.
Already, bro. Your turn is over, bro. Your turn to speak is over, bro.
Oh,
Your turn to speak is over, bro. Anyways, like I
keep it
said,
simple.
bro,
Let's keep it simple.
take it from a nigga that actually knows these kids, because you obviously can tell he's never watched the show. So
Oh,
let's
okay,
take it
look
from a
at
nigga
you.
that actually watched the show.
All right, enlighten me.
Again, dude is
Take it
hating.
from a nigga what are you talking about? Robin, he might put up a fight for about 30 seconds, but he's losing
Garbage.
against any Powerpuff Girl.
He's-
He might.
Yeah, no
Okay,
facts.
Raven, the multi-dimensional demon. We're not about to have this conversation, bro.
Just talk about her dad. Just talk
Multi-dimensional
about her dad.
demon.
Just talk about her dad.
That's her
Just talk about
dad.
We not about to
Just
talk
talk
about that,
about
bro. Raven alone, all three of them, they're done for. The Powerpuff Girls have never been against nobody like Raven ever in their life.
First off.
Starfire is literally on Raven level, so I don't know why we trying to diss Starfire right now. And she literally
I don't know, bro.
Whoa.
I don't know,
demon
bro.
level. Let's relax right now, bro. Let's
What did you
relax,
say
bro.
about Starfire?
Let's relax, bro. Let's relax.
What did you just say about
Let's relax, bro,
Starfire?
because we really tripping on Starfire.
What did you just say about Starfire?
Says she is on Raven's level.
I want you to repeat that again.
Raven's level.
You need to.
You clearly don't know what you're talking about because you have not seen this. You have not seen the show, bro. You clearly have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
Hey,
You don't know what you're talking about. You said Starfire is on Raven's level. Stop
She
it.
is.
Stop it.
She is.
Cyborg is more on Raven's level than Starfire.
Are you
Shut
slow?
up.
Are you slow? Are you slow?
You're insane.
Hey,
You're
bro. I
insane.
honestly, I don't know if Starfire and Raven love. I do agree with that. That might be a stretch.
Yeah, that's a
Starfire is
dumb
on
take.
Raven's level.
That's one of the
Relax.
most dumbest things I ever heard.
Starfire is on Raven's level. We don't even
I gotta see some proof for that. I ain't gonna lie.
Anyways, let's move on to Cyborg, who, like I said, we don't even really talk about Cyborg. Cyborg is control of every electronic on the world, every piece of technology on the earth. Bro, Power Girl's not touching him. I'm sorry, it's just not a competition like that. And Beast Boy, I mean, Beast Boy is like 50-50 with any of the Powerpuff Girls. It could go either way with the Beast Boy, bro.
50-50?
Yes,
Shut
50-50.
up.
What the Powerpuff Girls do to him? What the Powerpuff?
Wait,
Give me something that they would do to him.
what's Powerpuff Girls' powers again? I kind of forgot. I'm on
Give me something that they would do to him.
First off, they got a punch that can only send you to a whole other universe. So I don't want to hear that. They got lasers.
When have they done that? 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 Let me hear that. Let me hear that. Let me hear when they did that.
Vision.
Let me hear when they done
I
that.
wanna see the
In
powers, hold on.
Powerpuff Girls series, let me hear when they done that.
Breathe and survive in space. Energy protection.
No.
super
Search up what he
senses.
just said, because I know he's lying at this point.
Wait,
When
what
did
did-
they
what did
ever
he say?
put
What did he
somebody
say?
to another universe?
Whoa, hold on. What did he say?
Like, that's what he just said. He just said they punched somebody to another universe. Let me see when they did that, because I never remember that at all. He just lying at this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Why
sure
are
it
we
is.
even listening to this nigga? He's never seen Teen Titans, and now he just lying about Powerpuff Girls. Like, come on now. Let's
Wait, why
not
would
do
you
this.
say strength? The Powerpuff Girls is a better show.
But it's not, though.
Yes, it is.
It's literally just not.
For me, it's 50-50. I ain't gonna lie, because I enjoy
Jojo's
both
a way
equally.
better villain than Slade. All the main characters are better than the main characters.
What are you talking about? The Powerpuff Girls are better main characters than the Teen Titans. What are you talking
The
about?
only thing the Teen Titans have over Powerpuff Girls is literally being funny. And even that's a debate. I don't. And even
That's a bold take, bro.
What about team chemistry and the fact that the Powerpuff Girls argue every episode the Teen Titans are a solid team? What?
Bro, there's literally an episode where Cyborg leaves. There's an episode where Robin leaves. There's an episode where Raven leaves. Like, does not want to be involved with it.
You said just conflict. Just learn.
Wait, why is Mike cut down?
What did you just say? Are you dumb? Did you literally just realize that friend groups have conflicts? How did you just realize that? How did that just come to your mind?
What are you talking about?
How did that just come to your mind?
I don't think you watch Teen Titans. I don't think
How did that just come to your mind? You just unaware that friend groups had conflicts before? Like, come on now.
Oh my goodness.
But you just said Papa Girls have conflicts too. So why? I mean,
Powerpuff Girls argue every single episode. It is not every episode for the Teen Titans. The Teen Titans are a solid team 9 times out of 10. It's like a one-off thing where they argue or whatever, and they all get heated and like. But no, the Powerpuff Girls is the Powerpuff Girls. They're always arguing at a constant rate about something.
You know what's funny about that? The Teen Titans start off with an argue. And that's how they get into the whole event of the whole entire episode.
Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What does that have to do with the Powerpuff Girls arguing on an average basis? The Teen Titans doing it once versus them doing it on an average basis. That makes no sense.
I mean, I should
Like, you just talk about the origin stories, bro. You got a world full of superheroes or whatever, all coming together to form a team versus 3 girls that was created in the lab by
Sugar
a
Spice and
pedophile.
everything nice. Sugar Spice and everything nice.
This dude was trying to create little girls. You been talking about that? This dude was in a lab trying to create 3 little girls, and he accidentally made them too powerful to touch them. That's crazy.
Chill.
His origin story sucks.
What he tried to do? They actually said he tried to make a whole experiment to heal somebody, but then he accidentally made.
Great cover? No, nigga. What kind of grown man in the lab trying to make 3 baby kids, bro? Relax. That's crazy.
Hey, yo.
That's a great cover story, huh? No, boy. We all know what he was doing down there. Utonium is not safe.
Bro, the Teen Titans are the fake Justice League. Stop playing.
Like, let's not play here. Let's not play here. Let's not play here. Literally, like half the Teen Titans made it into the Justice League, so that argument doesn't really mean nothing. Starfire, Cyborg, and Beast Boy. Cyborg, Starfire, and Raven all made it into the Justice League, and Robin went on to become Nightwing. So what are you talking about? Now you just lying. Like, what do you mean they fake Justice League? They literally made it into the real Justice League. What do you mean they're fake Justice League? You just stuff at this point. Shut up, please. You don't know why?
Do you know why?
You do not know Teen Titans, bro. You don't know Teen Titans, bro. You literally don't know Teen Titans, bro.
Do I have to explain why? Because they literally are the sucking Robin. He's literally Batman. He's Batman's sidekick. What are you talking about?
Okay, and then he grows and becomes his own man. Then what? Nigga literally grew up and became his own man. So then what? That's a better arc than the Powerpuff Girls. Give me a Powerpuff Girls arc that happened. Name one. Name a character arc in the Powerpuff Girls. Name one thing that one of the Powerpuff Girls went through to change their character forever.
Bubbles.
All right, what happened?
Okay, you want me to explain?
Yeah, explain her character arc.
Okay, there's a whole character arc literally saying she was so childish to the point where everybody in the world was showing off negativity, right? And so then one time her sisters were telling her, okay, you gotta be negative again, try to like be natural with the world. So then she started becoming like negative, but she starts to see like, oh yeah, the world doesn't like bad people because there's always, and then JoJo comes in. Of course, JoJo to make everything funny and classic and always being one of the best villains. She tried to get Bubbles to join her, and literally, Bubbles started to understand the situation of there's not in this world of being too much nice, but too much being mean. So she tries to be equal, and she sees the world as it is again.
Oh, you talking about that episode where she became like evil?
Hold on. 2 things. One thing that was the worst. No, 3 things actually. One thing that was the worst explanation you could have ever given. That was horrible. Number two. I'm talking about a whole arc, and you tell me 1 episode where somebody goes to a change in 1 episode. I'm talking about an arc that happens over the course of multiple seasons. That's how deep Teen Titans is. Powerpuff Girls is never gonna be that deep, bro. Teen Titans is multiple. Teen Titans, it has people learning from their experience over seasons. So let's get that straight. And number 3, did you literally just try to hold on? You telling me Bubbles was nice and she was happy being her nice self, but then she had to force herself to be mean to save the world. How is that a good arc? Now she's being something she doesn't want to be. Just to save the arc.
I never said she had to be mean to destroy the world. I said she was being mean, and then out of nowhere, JoJo comes in and he sees Bubbles being mean, and he tries to get her to join. So then Bubbles is like, "Oh, dang, I don't want to join JoJo, and I don't want people to see me as a mean person." So then she doesn't become mean anymore, and she becomes a regular person, and she says,
"She's not regular. You know she's mean."
Bubbles?
Oh no, Bubbles is the blue one. The green
I'm
one.
sorry. I'm talking about the green. My bad. Look, listen. That's a one episode filler random episode. I don't understand. What are you talking about? How is that a character arc? That's not an arc. That's a plot device.
I mean, if you're gonna talk about
being mean for a day, really? That's what you're talking about? One girl being mean for a day. That's the best arc you can come up with.
If you're trying to talk about story, heck, I'll give Teen. I would actually give Teen Titans that, honestly. But then after that, it's really nothing.
Giving Teen Titans a story, but you're still picking. What do you think makes up a show? The story. What kind of thing, bro? Can you please pick Teen Titans already? That was the dumbest thing he ever said in his life, bro.
No, because
I'll give it to Teen Titans. Why would you not give it to Teen Titans? It's a
wait, yeah, your mic peeking, your mic peeking.
Can I ask you a question? Does Record Show have a story? Exactly.
Yes, Record Show has a story.
What is the story? What is the story? Please tell me the story.
Like what's his name? Literally die in it. Yes, Regular Show has a story.
Oh my goodness, a one season story.
It's true. It was one season.
The entirety of Regular Show is just them being clowns and just them just them being friends and funny moments. Literally, the last season is them.
Go into this like he does. Realize what Regular Show's opponent was in this? Regular Show. What are you talking about? Why are you bringing Regular Show up?
A show was not always. A show never has to be story. A show,
okay, when you have story, when you don't have story over another show, and you don't have characters over another show, and you don't have plot over another show, what really do you have?
First of all, I have plot over Teen Titans.
I don't say plot. Plot is literally story. What are you talking about? The plot is you just said story. Teen Titans got it, but then you gonna say plot, Power of Girls. That make no sense. Plot is literally story.
I mean, if you're gonna tell me if you're gonna tell me what's more interesting, the Powerpuff Girls getting born or Teen Titans, I'm definitely gonna say that the Powerpuff Girls getting born.
A 3-second intro of them being born? What are you talking about?
First of all, they have a whole episode explaining how they were born. So please stop it.
Okay, like I said, you can't name a single arc where anybody went through anything meaningful. So the show isn't really that deep at all. It's literally a base level kids show compared to Teen Titans. We're not about to talk about that right now. Like, come on, bro.
So
we're not about to sit here and act like Powerpuff Girls is anywhere near as deep as Teen Titans.
So wait, I got a question. So we ranking it off of story and character development and stuff like that, rather than enjoyability?
Yes.
What? If we were,
how you go? If you rank something based purely off enjoyability, that changes everything about everything, bro.
Wait, we're talking about enjoyability.
What are we ranking it off of? What are we ranking it off of?
Say I enjoy like it's so many examples you could use or whatever to like put something ahead of something else or whatever. But that makes no sense. We should be ranking these shows off of how good they are, not how much we enjoyed them or whatever. Because when you enjoyed Powerpuff Girls, you were a child. You were literally a prepubescent baby with barely half a brain, or half a functioning working brain, bro. We not about to rank it off of that.
So we rank it.
Are we about to see 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds and watch the Powerpuff Girls or Teen Titans? Let's be honest. Come on now.
That's true. So are we ranking it off of objective goodness of the show?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Teen Titans.
If that's the case, then Teen Titans do got it.
We would probably have to change some things, honestly.
What do we have to change? Everything we've chosen so far has been based off of that, and it's been true. What hasn't been chosen like that? Samurai Jack got chosen over Total Drama because not just because of enjoyability, because it's a better show, literally, objectively. That's better true. Story, better characters, better everything.
Yeah, Adventure Time is a better show.
Adventure Time is way better than whatever show that is over there. Like,
Dexter,
wait, hold on. We ain't even making it off story, whatever, enjoyability. Why is Adventure Time always so high? Because to be honest, I didn't enjoy Adventure Time that much, but the story was nice. The story was very good, but I wouldn't put it above regular show and enjoyability. So are we really about to put regular show above Adventure Time?
That is kind of true.
I don't think so. I think y'all would still pick Adventure Time over regular show, even though regular show is way more enjoyable.
I would.
We'll get to that part.
Yeah, we can get that in a second. But Teen Titans do win this round for objectively the better show. I'll give it to you. Oh my God.
If he was doing that, bro, then
we gonna do that from here on out. Then that way it's not gonna be an enjoyability debate.
Samurai Jack is way better than Dexter. Like no matter what you rank it off of, enjoyability, off a better show, better everything, bro.
Oh, that's just okay.
Samurai Jack is
have that.
infinitely better. Samurai Jack, y'all love
Me
to praise
personally-
Cartoon Network shows with great stories or whatever, but then y'all trash all the ones with great shows except Adventure Time. All the ones with great stories, y'all throw it under the bus.
Me personally-
Samurai Jack has one of the best
Alright,
stories ever.
Me personally, I didn't
Hey,
watch
yeah.
Samurai Jack like that, so I can't really.
It has one of the best. If you
I
go back,
didn't watch
you
it
can
like
go back
that.
and watch Samurai Jack today as you're a full grown adult, and you will still love it.
Don't they have a reboot
Samurai
of it?
Jack
Don't they
is
have a reboot
great.
of it on like Adult Swim?
Hey, I guess
I don't
since
think
we're
they
not
have a
doing
reboot.
enjoyability, I gotta pick Samurai Jack because if we're taking enjoyability, I definitely enjoy Dexter way more than I enjoy Samurai Jack with a passion.
I didn't even enjoy this. Dexter was not that enjoyable to begin with. If you talk about enjoyability, it was not that enjoyable.
That's a hot take. You get slandered. I ain't gonna lie.
Jack, you enjoy Samurai Jack like how you enjoy Avatar, bro. Like you enjoy it, like it's very, you know. Like,
the big Avatar to Samurai Jack. Next one.
Okay.
Next one.
Let's
Oh,
do-
what?
oh my god.
Samurai
my
Jack and
God.
Avatar is very valid. What are you talking about?
No,
Like I said,
Adventure Time got a better story and it's more enjoyable to
show,
me.
I got Adventure Time
No,
because
it's not.
regular show is not having
Trust me,
enjoyability.
It's not. You're saying it because it's just a story. Because since Clifton wants to say, oh yeah, it's one of the we're going on story based. Didn't enjoy it.
That's not even just story. I enjoy Adventure Time more. I'll rewatch
I got
it.
Adventure Time too.
You're saying you enjoyed.
I got Adventure Time story wise.
Regular show is not that great.
You're saying you enjoyed Adventure Time more than.
Don't get me wrong. Regular show is top 3 on Cartoon Network easily, but it's not over Adventure Time in my book. That's just me though. I mean,
I
guess,
got Kid
bro.
Next Door.
I honestly, this is hard for me because I didn't really watch Kids Next Door like that, but I watched it a little bit as a kid. I don't remember enjoying it like that as much as I did Flapjack, so I gotta go with Flapjack. That's just me though.
I that you like Flapjacks. You're never. If you rewatch Flapjacks, you would know that show is weird.
Flapjack caught my attention as a kid because it was different than everything else on Cartoon Network.
I know, but like if you watch it, you would just think it's weird.
What you mean? Obviously, if you go back and watch some of these cartoons, you be like, how did they get away with this? Why did they do this? You didn't think about that as a kid. You just enjoyed the show.
I know, but
what
I'm
you mean.
saying I rewatched Flapjacks. That show is one of the most weirdest bad shows ever.
So you picking Kids Next Door?
I want to say Kid Next Door for the simple fact I feel like it's more enjoyable.
Oh,
And it kinda got gory.
Ooh, this is hard. This is hard. 'Cause
I read Samurai Jack.
The thing is, I know Samurai Jack has a good plot because that's all everybody ever said about the show.
Let me get real. This is they both top 5. But
Wait, I can't even see. I'm watching three. That's way back. Dang.
Dang, that's hard, bro.
This is hard. Honestly though, it's not really
hard.
fair because Teen Titans has like 5 main characters when Samurai Jack has 1.
But
Like,
the fact that Samurai Jack
is
hold
the
his
main
ground,
character of Samurai Jack.
he hold his ground though. I ain't gonna lie.
You do.
Because everybody always talk about how good the storyline of Samurai Jack is, and that's
Bro,
all
you gotta watch Samurai Jack. Oh my god.
What's up, BB? You know, I need to watch it, bro. I know they got a reboot on Adult Swim of it, and it looked live from what I seen, bro. The trailer looked crazy. Oh
Samurai
my
Jack
goodness.
is
Why
really
are
good. But I mean,
these
like
two even
Teen
against
Titans
each other?
though.
Like,
Teen Titans goes
These
too.
shows, oh my goodness, bro.
You said Teen Titans? I feel
Yeah.
like I gotta go with Teen Titans too, then.
Like I said, Darian does not have an opinion here, bro.
I didn't really watch Samurai Jack.
Darian has never seen either one of these shows in his
First off,
entirety.
Teen Titans easily. Samurai Jack is not good. It's not a good show.
You hating on Samurai Jack?
It's not a
Literally
good
never seen it.
show.
He's never seen it a day in his life.
That's a me, yeah.
I got Adventure Time too.
What you got, Darren?
Adventure Time solos. Adventure Time solos.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
This
Dang,
dude-
that's hard. This is tough. This is tough.
I got Teen Titans.
What Adventure
Story
Time?
better characters.
Teen Titans. This is not tough at all. Adventure Time wins easily. Hey guys, you said story.
Hey,
You said
I ain't gonna lie,
story, right?
Even with story, Teen Titans story is better than Adventure Time. We talking about story alone, purely story. We talking about.
I'm gonna need convincing from both sides here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in the middle.
What are we talking about? We're talking about. We obviously know Darian has not seen Teen Titans because by his description, by his description of the heroes, we know that. By the description of the heroes, we already know he's never seen. This dude,
I hope you enjoy the stream, Vivi. It's gonna be a lot of arguing. Buckle up.
Cyborg's weakness was water. This dude unironically, seriously thought his weakness was water.
It's like telekinesis in a way. And then Beast Boy's literally turning into an animal.
Listen.
That's crazy
We
explanation.
obviously know Darian has not seen this show. Can we please establish that Darian has not seen this show? Can we all agree to? Can me and you agree to this, Bryce? That Darian has not seen this
I
show.
want to ask. Darren, have you watched?
Darian.
Darren, have you actually watched Teen Titans or no?
He has
Yes.
not.
Yes.
He has not.
Yes.
Have you watched it all the way through, like beginning
Yes.
to end?
Tell
Yes.
him to name 3 characters that are not the Teen Titans
I
and
know
not
the
Slade.
whole thing with Slade. I know the whole thing with.
You know the first person he brought up? Slade. That's the first person he brought up instantly. I know the whole thing with Slade. Slade was like a once, bro.
What's that girl's name with the yellow hair? Beast Boys on. He had a crush on her.
You talking about Tara?
Yeah, Tara.
Yeah, Tara is a character from Teen Titans.
How you had to know? You had to explain it for him. You just had to say the character's name for him. Do not say no character's name. Tell him to name 3 characters. Tell him to name 3 characters.
I give him Tara because he remembered her.
Bro, Tara is. You can't even talk about Tara. She's the most popular thing about that show.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that. I kind of forgot about that.
I literally do. If any person who has never seen Teen Titans before in their life know about Tara. Any person who watched Teen Titans Go know about Tara.
Blackfire, her own sister. There's
an
episode where
you just naming Teen Titans Go episodes. These are Teen Titans Go stuff, bro.
Teen Titans is one of my favorite shows.
You talking about Teen Titans? You talking about Teen Titans Go episodes? Relax with that.
The Fat Five. The small dude.
But
I feel
like
you watched Teen Titans all the way through from episode 1 to the last episode. When you watch that Adventure Time, I'm gonna keep it real. Adventure Time seasons 1 through like 6.
I know these shows. I watch
Adventure Time season. Adventure Time seasons 1 through 6 is all mostly filler and setup. That's all it is. It's filler and setup.
That is true. But
it's only like the last 3 seasons where it really shine. Every other season is filler and setup, filler and setup, filler and setup. There is Teen Titans. Every single episode is a new beat. They all hit. They all hit.
Still waiting on that cliffhanger.
What? I mean, that's because the show got canceled. That you can't help it. You can't help the fact that Teen Titans got canceled. That's a whole different different argument.
They did get canceled.
But I'm saying like every single episode of Teen Titans had something different, and none of it was like. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it was some filler in Teen Titans, but it was not all filler or like mostly filler, or all setup or whatever. It was like
it got so many anime features. The way they fight, the way they animate, like they literally. It was emotional beats. There was a whole episode about racism with Cyborg and Starfire. There was a whole episode about acceptance. There was an episode about there's an episode about everything. Any kind of emotional beat you can think of, Teen Titans got it. Adventure Time does not have that at all. Adventure Time don't got no type of message behind it, no type of beat at all. I know Teen Titans.
It's just
I feel like
indie
Adventure Time
cartoon.
was like a post-apocalyptic war type of message when it came to Adventure Time.
I mean, like it's not a message. That's a setting of the story. That's not really the message. That's like there's no overlay. That doesn't really factor into the story at all. That's just their setting.
It kind of factors into like Ice King or Marceline.
But what message does that tell? What message does it say about dystopias and post-apocalyptic worlds? What is that? What message does it?
It doesn't really relay a message. It just shows you.
Exactly. Like I said, it just shows you. That's a setting. That's a world setting. That's not a message. It don't have no message to it. Adventure Time has no message. Teen Titans has a new message every episode.
That is very true.
It teaches kids about different messages, and it's good for adults too, because it's clean. Like, what you talking about? What are we having this argument for?
Teen Titans.
Like I said, Darian has clearly never seen Teen Titans. He has no idea. This dude saw Teen Titans Go, and this dude has obviously seen Teen Titans Go and trying to relay into Teen Titans, bro.
But Adventure Time is just right there. It's not Teen Titans is not there.
Like, come on. Let's not do this. This dude Darian hasn't brought up one good point.
I like both of these shows. That's the thing, bro.
This dude Darian has not brought up one good point yet.
You know you gotta pick one. It's gonna be Adventure Time.
Like Adventure Time is nowhere near as deep as Teen Titans. Doesn't have better main characters than Teen Titans. Jake and Finn's relationship has nothing on the Teen Titans chemistry. Like, relax, bro. Come on. Let's not do this.
That's so hard, bro.
Let's not do this. Because I already brought up 5 different categories of Teen Titans beating Adventure Time in. What is Adventure Time beating Teen Titans in? Like I said, seasons 1 through 6, all filler and setup, and comedy jokies or whatever. Teen Titans got something every single episode for you to watch and be invested in.
That's true. There, you gotta help me out, bro. You gotta give me something about Adventure Time, bro.
Like you an Adventure Time fanatic. I know it's hard for you, but I'm sorry. Teen Titans is just a better show.
No, I did rewatch it during COVID, and it was clean, bro. I remember, but I vaguely remember most of it because I remember skipping a couple of seasons because like it didn't really have nothing to do with the story. But then once I got to like the story seasons, that's when it started to get live. I was like, okay, I see why Adventure Time was top. Yeah.
Hey, Bryce. All I'm gonna say is the song "Ice King Flashback," Marceline.
That's crazy. That's your defense.
I mean, the only thing I got out of that was it does have songs over Teen Titans. That's
Yeah, I really. I mean, even the Teen Titan theme song clearing like half of the Adventure Time songs. Keep it honest.
Is any of them touching Ice King flashback?
I like both of these shows equally, bro. This is annoying.
Is any of them touching Ice King flashback? No.
Like, let's keep it real. Beast Boy had to learn to let Tara go when her memory got forgotten, which is a great message for people with attachment issues. And all of a sudden, there's the whole Bumblebee episode where her whole feminist thingy. You know, no man can tell me what to do. This and that. There's Slade being the best villain. Come on, let's not lie. Slade being the best villain. Like, come on, bro. It's the whole Cyborg. Like I said, the Cyborg and Starfire episode about racism, where Starfire gets treated differently because she's an alien or whatever, and then she talks to Cyborg about it, who relates his experiences with her because he's black and he gets treated the same exact way. It's crazy. Like, come on, we're not about to do this right now. Adventure Time is not nowhere near as deep as that. And then you got Robin who's chasing over after Starfire this whole time, or whatever, and he got to learn that maybe not everybody gonna like him. He not always gonna get the girl that he wanted in the end, so we have to learn to let her go and just be friends with her. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, no, Adventure Time is not touching that.
That's very tough. Bro.
Adventure Time, what did Adventure Time really have?
Yeah, I feel like I had
this dude Finn was chasing a girl for 10 seasons, and at the end, she didn't even like him.
No, he did have to learn to let her go and go with Flame Princess, and then
did he really quote unquote learn to let her go, or did he have no option?
No, he kind of did have to let her go because she got. Wait, what happened? I feel like something happened. She got possessed by the Lich, and she almost died. And he was like, "Dang, I gotta let her go." And then he went with Flame Princess and learned to let her go because he literally couldn't be with her because she made out of fire. So I'm like, "Dang, that's tough." And then I don't know, bro. It's hard.
It's just like you take the emotional impact in the story of Teen Titans, and then you compare it to Adventure Time seasons 1 through 6. Like, come on, bro. And then like season 7 and the rest of them or whatever. I guess those are the peak of it. But it's crazy how it took 7 seasons to get to that peak. But Adventure Time started off that way. I mean, not Adventure Time. Teen Titans started off that way. Like, it's crazy.
I feel like I feel like Adventure Time wasn't meant to be a story-driven show. It's meant to be like a regular show. And then they decided to go like story mode like halfway through. That's why it's like starts at season 5. That's when you start getting into like the.
But that doesn't. It makes it even worse when you're a show that tells a story but still don't have a message behind said story. What was the message behind Adventure Time? Because there's a new message in Teen Titans every single episode, but you can't even think of one overarching message about Adventure Time.
Has one of the best debates of being with the best Cartoon Network show of all time, and that's not an argument.
Well, how was that a defense? What's this message? What's the overarching story behind it? What's the point of it? What is the point of Adventure Time?
I never personally thought about the message.
What is the point of Adventure Time? Because the message behind the show is a great factor when it comes to the better show. So what was the message behind Adventure Time? What really happened? What about Adventure Time makes it important at all in the slightest? So nothing. You can't think of any. It's a story show that has no message behind the story. How are you gonna make a story with no message behind it? That's the main point. You're supposed to be making it around. There's supposed to be some kind of moral message, something to teach the kids that are watching it. Like, what are you teaching them? What is behind it? Nothing.
I will get Teen Titans. I think they have a better message. I never thought.
Adventure Time has nothing to stand on.
I never thought about the message of Adventure Time.
You went through all this, and you wanted to stay. And then at the end, you gotta just know when to let things go. And when they let the things go, they start to understand that the world is still a good place to be, even without these things.
It's true.
Okay, look. So you telling me the theme in Adventure Time is to let things go, but in the end, Jake gives up heaven to be with his friend? It's not computing in my head. How'd that work?
I thought Jake died in Adventure Time.
Yeah, and then he gave up heaven to go back with Finn. So how is he letting things go by giving up the best place you can be ever to go be with Finn? How was that?
I don't remember seeing Jake in Adventure Time Distant Lands though. I thought he died.
It was that one I forgot. It was that one thing I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot if it was an episode of a movie something. He was in heaven, and Finn couldn't get there or whatever, and Jake was in heaven. Jake, I think. Yeah, and Jake literally, like I said, gave up heaven to go back down and be with Finn. How do you give up the best thing that could ever happen to you ever just to be with your friend, and the message is to let things go? What are you like? What? Wouldn't you let your friends go to rest eternally in the best place you can be?
The thing is, I remember that episode, but in Adventure Time Distant Lands, Jake was nowhere to be found, so I'm confused. Wait, do you mean like he gave him up in the afterlife to be with him in the afterlife, or like come back to life?
I forgot which one it was. All I know is he had eternal paradise. He gave it up just to be with Finn, which I mean, like, oh my God, so great. They're such great friends. They're brothers. Oh my God. But at the same time, you learn to let things go. But the whole theme is supposed to be learn to let things go. But then you can't let your friend go when you die and go to heaven. I'm so confused. How was that the theme?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember that episode like that, bro. I do know what you're talking about though.
It's like it's not fresh in my mind, but I still remember bits and pieces
Some
of it.
people say Distant Lands. I didn't really watch Distant Lands.
I think Distant Lands is canon.
Like, come on now. We not about to sit there and talk about the message of Adventure Time contradicting the Adventure Time. Like, what?
Something like that. Teen Titans ended with a whole cliffhanger. Adventure Time we have a half.
I mean,
How is
you
it a
can't really count that because
cliffhanger?
it got canceled. You can't really count that.
Okay, first of all, you could say it's a cliffhanger, but it's not really a cliffhanger. It's not really a cliffhanger.
What was the cliffhanger? What was the cliffhanger?
It wasn't a cliffhanger. It was Beast Boy Terra, basically Beast Boy's crush or whatever, forgot her memory and stuff, and Beast Boy tried like the whole episode to get her to remember through doing stuff with her or whatever, like doing activities that they used to do together, trying to get her to get her memory back. And then at the end of the episode, basically, Terra says, like, I'm not the girl you knew before. I'm not Terra no more, who you used to know. My mind is different. My memory has changed. So I'm a whole different person. I don't know you. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. And she left. That's not a cliffhanger. That could literally be classified as an ending.
Dog, that's
That could be. I mean, like, obviously, yeah, they wanted to do more with the story, but it got canceled. But that can't really be classified as a cliffhanger if it's an actual ending. That is a resolved conflict.
That's how it ended?
Yeah, that's how the whole series ended.
Dang, that's tough. I don't even remember that. Well, Teen Titans do kind of lose points because they didn't really have a concise ending like Adventure Time, but like.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's out of their control entirely.
And mention,
true, but it's still the show though, so you gotta count it.
Mention Bryce. They wanted to. Cartoon Network wanted to cancel Adventure Time years before it even actually got canceled. And Adventure Time kept on telling them. I remember this. A whole. There's a podcast about it. For the Adventure Time creators, you know, there's a whole podcast where literally they said Adventure Time. First, I want to actually end Adventure Time that like early on the year because they felt like Steven Universe and Minnesota Gumball was doing so good back there.
Okay, wait. So how does Teen Titans get points taken off for being canceled, but then Adventure Time gets pity points for being canceled or being rushed? Like, that don't make sense. What? Even if it was rushed, it's still part of the story, like you just said. So a rushed ending is still an ending. Like, what? How you gonna be like, oh, you gotta take points off Teen Titans because that ending isn't really concise. But then when Adventure Time gets rushed for the ending, you gotta get points for that, man. That's sympathy, bro. What?
It depends on if we take in Distant Lands as the ending of Adventure Time or not.
I mean, not really. That's a whole different show. That's like saying, like, that's like saying Teen Titans Go is a continuation of Teen Titans. It's not really like that. But
like, honestly, Distant Land and Adventure
like,
Time,
if we're gonna include Distant Lands, as a part of Adventure Time, then we gotta include the Teen Titans comic as a part of Teen Titans. That really wouldn't make sense now, would it?
At Adventure Time, actually, if Cartoon Network just said, "Oh yeah, we don't want to rush this. We actually want to have a good ending for Adventure Time," and they Distant Land would never become a thing, and it would just be Distant Land would actually just be Adventure Time and just continue on the road. Naruto ended, and they started Naruto Shippuden. Steven ended, then it started Steven Future. Like, I would count those as just two series.
But no, you wouldn't though. Like, you wouldn't count those as the same thing though.
Same thing. It's just having a concluding ending of Adventure Time.
You wouldn't count those as the same thing though. You wouldn't say the ending of Naruto and then say the ending of Naruto Shippuden is the same thing.
It's not really concluding the ending. Yes, they kind of are in a way, but at the same time, they're really just starting something new.
He obviously knows he's never seen the show. We obviously know he's never seen the show for real. Like, he doesn't know anything about the show. Let's like, I've already brought up multiple points. He can't defend against any of the points. That's why he muted me, because he does not know how to defend against any of the points I brought up.
Like, yeah, I feel like the only reason you have the edge right now is because you gave me like points from the show that had like meaning to the storyline itself, and we basing it off of whether the show is better.
You can't refute the ones I bring up. That's why he muted me.
I feel like for the simple fact that I love Adventure Time, don't get it wrong, but the simple fact that Teen Titans has life lessons and things that are more concise than Adventure Time in a shorter amount of time, I feel like that gives it a little bit of an edge. So I will be picking Adventure Time for my choosing. I mean, not Adventure Time, but Teen Titans. I'm tripping. Every time it is a go to show. Don't get me wrong, but they both go there at the end of the day.